were on camera, you could see, you've managed to avoid getting caught on camera dancing for what, 3 years now, Ken?
Yeah.
So many times I watch him behind the camera just grooving, but you guys at home don't get to see it. Well, we are excited to have Ken on the couch for this last hour. I'm Emily Burris.
And I'm Travis Tyke. And of course, you know the man, the myth, the legend, Ken Boddie. And we're celebrating him this morning. As he's moving on up, Ken is now the political director here at KOIN 6 News.
Although he's leaving the morning anchor desk, we want to be crystal clear. Ken is not leaving KOIN 6. You're still going to see him on your broadcasts each and every day. You know, Ken, you have worked for, oh my gosh, almost over 4 decades here in Portland now.
That's right.
8 years on the morning show. That means you've worked with so many folks over the years. There are a lot of people who wanted to share some of their favorite moments with you this morning.
Hey Ken, former morning co-anchor here, Jenny. I am so excited for you that you're moving off the morning show. Not that the morning show isn't great, but just that the hours are going to be so much better for you. No more 2 a.m. wake up call. Take it from me. Some of my favorite years here at KOIN, those 6 years that I anchored with you on the morning show, you just have this ability to play it straight through anything. Sally and I oftentimes were doing ridiculous things behind the scenes, and sometimes even on the air we would have these ridiculous conversations, and you just had this ability to just be serious throughout it all, which made it even more funny. Like that time that we talked about PMS ice cream. She's designed a PMS ice cream.
Well, we can't really get any, first-hand information on this because none of you are near that, right?
What? They're not menopause ice cream.
Oh, menopause as opposed to PMS. Okay.
Some of my most fond memories of him are actually off camera, and one of them that comes to mind is during our big winter storm in 2021 when we all had to stay in hotels. Jenny was there and we all met up in Ken's room. I brought my fiance and Ken got to meet Ben for the first time, and we were just eating pizza and chatting away like good friends, and it was just a really fun moment.
You know, I could spend a lot of time talking about how great of a newsman Ken is, what a solid anchor he is, what a wealth of information he is for our team, but honestly, I most appreciate the times when he is willing to put up with all of my ridiculous shenanigans and hijinks. Now it's time to see who KOIN Tower's ghoul really is.
Producer Adam!
Adam, why'd you do it?
And I'm pretty sure he did say at one point that I was one of the only people who he would actually fulfill that request for.
There are only 2 people in the world who could have gotten me to do this. That's Emily Burris and Dave Chappelle. Those are the only 2 people who could have gotten me to wear this outfit.
Ken Boddie, I am so excited for you, and I'm so grateful that our paths crossed here in Portland. Honestly, my favorite time, I think, in my whole professional career was working the morning show alongside you. You were so much fun, and the things that we talked about and the fun that we had, especially during commercial breaks, if people only knew what we were talking about, right? You know what I mean. But you are the best.
A couple times walking down the street with him to go get lunch with our bosses sometimes, and knowing how well known Ken is in this town, but man, you could not go more than a block without 3 or 4 people stopping and saying, hey Ken, what's up, Ken? Even having worked with high profile anchors in a lot of places before, having that many people stopping to recognize Ken and seeing that in person on the street kind of blew me away.
He loves to be in the community. You know that you love to be in the community, Ken, and I think some of his enthusiasm for events and just things that are going on in Portland and the Portland area are infectious.
All right, let me hear you again. You having a good time?
I love working with Ken. Every morning he sees me, whether it's in the green room getting ready or the studio or the newsroom, he always welcomes me by saying, "The great Emma Jerome," and it makes me feel great. Ken inspires people to be great. They want to be more like him, and I think just having that energy in the newsroom is awesome.
He's just someone that you can rely on to know that everything is just gonna be as planned, and that he's gonna be someone that you can rely on for advice and be confident into making sure the newscast is going where it's supposed to be.
He has tremendous historical knowledge of here, but man, if you ever get him on the topic of when the when the Olympic Committee finally started letting NBA players play in the Olympics, we held like the pre-Olympic stuff here in Portland.
June 1992. The Dream Team arrives at Portland International Airport on a mission to dominate the rest of the world.
It's a great memory, and he loves to share it, and he was right in the middle of all of it.
I think one of my favorite memories of working with Ken was working on Eye on Northwest Politics. We launched that show 2.5 years ago, and of course Ken led the way. He's a vast wealth of knowledge, and because of his experience, his expertise, and just how great he is as a journalist, that show won an Emmy. So it was cool to see him lead the way with that project, and it's been such an honor to work with him on it. I'm also gonna miss his energy. He comes in every day and typically has the catchphrase, you know, the show's gonna be so good, the market's not gonna know what hit him. And that's the energy I'm gonna miss every day.
Oh, man.
Still light on your feet there, too.
Yeah.
You still got them hops in there.
And I'm really not running away from the morning show.
No,
I'm not escaping the morning show.
That was some fun slow-mo video from one of our crazy videos that we put together. Yeah.
But it's been great. The last 8 years have been fantastic, and working with you two, there's a lot of talent there, a lot of talent in this room. So I'm looking forward to moving on to not my next phase, but also seeing the morning show as it progresses, as it moves on.
That's right. And so Travis is going to be up in that red chair Monday morning. So we are.
You're the man.
Oh man, yeah, I am really excited, and it's really neat to I guess have the baton passed from you. I said this if you were watching with us on CBS Coin 6 earlier. I said this, and I'll say it again. I watched you growing up. And to be able to go from, you know, oh my gosh, you're hired at Coin, you're going to meet Ken Boddie, to working with Ken Boddie,
working alongside Ken
and
Boddie,
then and to do it also with the political show as well. It's really neat. In fact, you know, I got this text from my mom this morning.
Okay.
That I want to share with you.
What
really
did Brenda
quick.
have to say?
She said, and she had no idea I was going to do this on the air, so I just want to share it. She goes, "Tell Ken thank you. Thank you for all the years of great news coverage and being a mentor to you. And congrats for no longer needing that 2 a.m. alarm. It's been such an honor to see Ken in the morning." So
I think a lot of viewers echo that sentiment, surely. Oh my gosh. I forgot. We had cupcakes for you. I had treats we were going to bring out.
Should we get some help?
Is there anybody in the studio who could help bring those out real quick?
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate.
The one and only.
Celebrate good times.
The First Lady of Blues, Loretta Steele.
One of my favorite people. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
morning.
What a wonderful day. This is truly a celebration. Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so
Here, come
much.
on, make yourselves comfy. Please join our very large couch.
Yes.
Well,
as a matter of fact, with my new schedule, I'll be able to come see you perform more often.
Oh my goodness.
Because
yes.
I can stay up a little later at night.
Yes, I'm feeling a little bit of your joy of waking up early. So I'm glad you're going to get to sleep in a little bit longer.
Yeah, the First Lady of Portland Blues here.
Seriously.
And wow, I've seen so many of your performances over the years. We've become friends over the years.
Yes, we have.
And I just love the music community here, which you represent so well.
Thank you so much, Ken. You have always been such a huge advocate for the music community and the arts community. And it's like so many different places I go, I'm like, is that Ken Boddie? Ken Boddie's here, you know. So it's just been wonderful to be in your orbit
Well, thank you
for
so
these
much.
years. And my daughter, you know how she's come up as well, and our whole family. So yeah, you're part of the family.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I consider you in the same manner there. There's some footage of Waterfront Blues Festival,
Yes.
which you've been a tremendous part of over the years.
It's such an honor to be a part of the festival, and it's like I have to see Ken. I mean, it's one of the mainstays for me, doing the festival and talking to Ken Boddie.
And now you'll get to see Ken out there even later, every night of the festival,
Yeah.
because he doesn't have to get up, you know? He's going to be at every concert, so.
Shenanigans, I think.
Oh, yeah. There might be some shenanigans involved, yes, no doubt.
Well, speaking of staying up late, that is honestly one of the things that I think all of us morning folks are a little jealous. You get a nice schedule. That 9 to 5, the true 9 to 5 is quite elusive.
That's true.
In the news biz. So we asked some of your coworkers what they think you should do with your nice new gig.
Ken Boddie, the one and only, congrats on your amazing stint in the morning show, and I'm so excited that you finally get to sleep in once again.
Now that Ken has normal hours and can sleep normally and stay up, I want Ken to go enjoy a sunset. I don't know when the last time he got to enjoy a weekday sunset was, where he didn't feel like he should have been in bed, but I think he should just enjoy those little things that maybe we don't get to when we're asleep by 6 p.m.
Enjoy the daylight, really soak up the sunshine.
I think that there's a severe lack of explorers out there in the world right now. And you know, they say the whole world has been like mapped and everything's been seen, but I don't think they're telling the truth. I think we need to send Ken Boddie out there to explore the world, create maps, and just see what really needs to be seen. All the unexplored tribes and temples that need to be found.
The fact that he has a Sunday evening now open and doesn't have to go to bed early, he should make the best use of that and go out and eat and drink and go to basketball games and do whatever his heart desires.
Ken, you've been terrific to work with, man. You've been very inspirational to me. You've taught me so much. Now you've got free time, I highly recommend you check out all the different fun stories or places we've covered in some of our hits that you haven't been able to because of the morning hours.
Full 8 hours, highly recommended. Also, eat regular hours like normal people, like dinner at 6 p.m. And also maybe enjoy the sunshine more regularly.
Sleep, lots of it, the way normal people do. Like at night later, he can watch late night TV for the first time and not feel guilty.
Maybe stay up and watch the 11 o'clock news some.
Go around town and see all the new restaurants, all the new hip spots. You're so cool and in the know with what is going on in the city.
Events, festivals, nightclub parties, and such like that. He's such a great ambassador, not only for Channel 6, but for the city of Portland.
Well said, Cor Harlan. A man of many words always, but we certainly appreciate everyone's input, but clearly none of us are very good at staying up that late these days.
We didn't give you any advice.
No.
You're gonna have to tell us what it's like.
But you know,
it's been so long.
I know.
Do that,
You should ease into it. Just ease into it. Stay up until 8.
Then 8 and 9.
Okay.
You know, we thought we should consult with an expert here, a pro at partying, the one, the only.
Nobody has late night like I'm gonna get makeup on your beautiful suit. I brought you something to kick off your party. It's the new Poison Waters Beer Mosa.
Oh, I like beer.
Gigantic brewing with Weird Portland United. You know our friends. Unit Piper and everything.
Yeah.
I am so excited because as we were talking backstage, you're everywhere in town. We see you all over. You're a champion for all the causes, the nonprofits in the various communities. And now I get to hang out with you more.
That's right.
Usually you're in and you're out because you got to go to work. Well, now I'm like, Ken, no, let's go to the bar.
Let's have one more. Let's have one more.
One more. One more. How exciting. Okay, so somebody, I know you all are talented journalists and everything in your own right, but somebody's not a mathematician. There's no way you're 42 years in this business. In Portland.
42 years in Portland.
That is, no.
We were trying to do the math.
I know.
And
8 years on this schedule, and he has not aged a day.
You know,
it's amazing.
Look, Ken, I'm not going to say it, but you know what?
I know. Well, that's what I was thinking too, but I'm like, but I've already.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, we know what we're thinking. Yes. If you know, you know.
That's right.
You look good.
Oh
You look
God.
good. So you know, I am down at Darcel's in Old Town, and we can hardly wait to see you. Because now you don't have an excuse.
No, not at all.
You don't have to get up in the morning. You can stay out with the queens in Old Town. We'd love to see you. Darcel always loved you. You were one of her boyfriends, and so it's too bad she won't. You know, she's not here for you, but you could come in and and honor her. And the first drink's on me.
All right.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, that's an incentive right there.
No, I said Ken. They're always trying to steal my boyfriend.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
This is so exciting.
So if
for
I
you.
bring LaRonda with me,
Oh, okay.
I'll buy my own beverages.
Well, okay,
We
so
don't have a good
Poison,
time.
if the first round was on you, then Ken, the next round is on your morning team. We wanted to get you just a couple other goodies, some late night stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's go through this.
Here
Well,
we go.
first off,
Okay.
picked up a few of your favorite cigars from Rich's Cigar Shop.
wow. That
I
is
know,
fantastic.
that's
Yeah.
your favorite
Love
spot. And
that.
then we got you a real fun new kind of gin from our friends over at Freelance Spirits. So this is a new limited edition version of this Old Tom style gin. I thought this was really cool because they actually did a collaboration. They aged this gin in Uncle Nearest premium whiskey barrels.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a
And
real
it's,
fan of Uncle Nearest, as a
Right?
matter of
So
fact.
they said that this is gin for the whiskey lover who's gin curious. So I thought you might like it.
Curious.
It's
That's the new
also
one.
it's also a celebration of Women's History Month. So they're donating $5 from each bottle to the national nonprofit Regarding Her, which helps women entrepreneurs and leaders in the food and beverage industry. So if you want to sip on the same stuff that Mr. Boddie is going to be enjoying, you can pick up a bottle at freelancespirits.com or visit their tasting room in Northwest Portland. So you got that. You got your cigars to go with. But then we know that late nights can be a little rough, so we got you some some liquid IV. If you want to sleep in late and it's getting light outside, got you a nice little mask. And then some cool shades for all your late night parties.
Oh my goodness. All of these will get put to use.
Several of them today.
As a matter of fact, as soon as we get off set here, well, thank you all
gosh.
so much. What
Oh
a nice
my gosh.
surprise to see LaRonda and Poison Waters here. It's nice to have you
It's
here.
our pleasure.
It's our pleasure. We love you, Ken.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
You know, blues singers and drag queens, we don't get up this early, so you're very special.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Yes.
I
This is very,
recognize
very.
Okay, well, actually, in all honesty, I haven't been to bed yet. I was out last night. You're my last stop. Could you
He
imagine?
just kept it going.
I just kept it going. I put on my disco ball party dress for you, and here we are.
There's a good
hilarious.
reason. Okay, we got to roll on. LaRonda, could you do us the honor of singing us to break on Ken Boddie's last time you were on
You want some
Coin Museum
celebration?
Extra? I would love
Let's
to
do it.
celebrate.
All right. Can we stand up and do it?
Here.
There's a party going on right here. A celebration that'll last throughout the years. So bring your good times
Hey.
and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate Ken Boddie with you. Come on now. Hey.